Okay, so we're going to put, a small landing here, just a little bit lower than the threshold of the door. Let me just come down in here so that all the water, runs away from here. We're going to tap into the French drain and put in a floor drain of some sort, and we know that goes to daylight over there. So I'm going to come off of here. This is 16 inches over, as well as 16 inches over just outside of this hose bib. We're going to come over about 2 feet and then 45 it, and that'll put my first step about 4 feet off of this door, maybe a little bit more. I'll get that formed. If it's a little bit too tight, I might just pull this back a little bit, but we're trying to get up to there quickly. So this is all going to be concrete. That's right, you heard me right. We're going to do a carved concrete wall going up here, acid stain it. It'll look like boulders of concrete. We're going to carve these steps. We're going to form them. You're thinking our forms are going to fall over. They're so ratty looking, nothing straight, but that's what we want. We want them to be real rough looking, carved in here, coming up probably 4 or 5 steps coming up to a landing, turning, coming up to the patio. Before we get there, I'm helping Tom pour the wires for his septic field, so we can talk about that real quick. Where'd they all go? There they are. So Austin's down here with Tommy. This is his sand mound. Here's this stuff. So that's the tubing for it. There's big baskets in there to catch the water. Lets it all dissipate slowly. How are those wires coming, Austin? You getting it all hooked up? Yep. Okay. Hey, Austin started his own YouTube channel. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
It's about I'm going to teach you how to play hockey, and I show you the basics and a lot of cool tricks, and then how to get better at the game.
What's the name of your channel?
Hockey with Austin.
Hockey with Austin. Okay, so check it out, everybody. Give him a thumbs up. Give him a like. Leave him a comment. What happened there?
I'm just holding this so my dad can screw it in.
Okay. So that's the pump. Coming up this 2-inch line to the sand mound. So we're getting this wired in today, and we have a tether going through the conduit up there by my 306, and we're going to pull this electric line up right now. So I'll be back to the steps shortly. Okay, so I've been chipping away at this a couple different nights I was working on it. I know it doesn't look like much now. Hopefully it looks a lot better in a couple of hours. We have 10 yards of concrete coming, and I have a little bit more forming to do. I'm going to do a couple retaining walls over here just so I don't waste so much concrete. But we're going to carve these steps out of this material we're using. It's called rock carver mix from our local supplier. A couple more things to do, and I'll get the camera rolling here shortly, and it should be a pretty funny, interesting video. Mr. Caleb's up in the machine moving it for us. Brand new machine. Okay, focus. Jim's finishing that wall. Now, the hard part is we don't want these walls straight and true and pretty. We want gaps. But we don't want to lose all of our concrete into the hill. This stuff is about $200 a yard, maybe a little bit more. It's a 9-bag mix. So we're keeping our walls about a foot thick. A little bit thicker in here just because I didn't want to put fill in here. I want this all on solid and we want it massive. I don't want this thing to ever move. So a couple more braces, mixer's due soon. We have a bunch of rebar cut. We'll send some down through here. We are getting to our final steps in the phone rings. We got a rebar grid. Okay, I'm back. We have the 306 on this side with a pile of dirt. As we fill this up, we're going to push the dirt in and keep the pressure nice and even on that wall. We have the 305 on this side, and I'm going to start scooping some dirt and have a pile in here. We just have to be careful. We have the water line right there. So we stayed about 30 inches away. So we're going to put some insulation all around that. I don't ever see that freezing, but with some insulation, we know it's not going to. Same thing here. I'm going to fluff some dirt behind this wall as we fill it up. We're going to be pouring this concrete about a 2-inch slump. And what that means is there's a cone that you put the concrete in, and I believe, it's been a while since I did it, I believe it's 12 inches high. Yep. Is it 12, Steve? 12. So 12 inches high, you fill it up, you pull that cone off and set the cone beside it, put a bar across and measure how much the concrete settles down. That's your slump. Ideally, we like to pour about a 6 or a 6.5 inch slump on our everyday stuff, driveways, patios, basements, but here we want to keep it extremely tight. Okay, so he just showed up, mixing it up. We're just going to keep it super tight. I don't have a lot to say. We're just going to see how it goes.
Out. What do you do? Oh, dang. See a hose goes on? Yeah.
This is exactly how I saw it working out. You want the 4th? Hey Jim, how about grabbing the 4th sheet and having it down here?
Beat the glass into the house and jumping out.
Oh, I like big stuff.
Yeah. Little and light.
I feel like I can almost walk on this stuff. Yeah? Yeah.
We can get some on this side. Can't see it all.
Matt Novak calling the shots. Post to post.
Screw gun in a screw. That's good there. Actually need it over there. All the way over there. Already good here. You can get a clean up our side. Yeah, there's got to put on out. Okay, boy, that was fun. That was 10 yards of concrete. It went pretty far. We were hoping to get one more landing, not a big deal. We were just guessing. Those wing walls are about 16 inches thick, 4 foot high, same over there, 8 foot long. Man, that was a workout. So Steve's carving it in. There's no right or wrong here. Steve, you need a little bit more right there.
I'm not there yet. Back off.
All right, just kidding. All right, Matt's working on his side. Tom's over there.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps in the landing. So I'm gonna grab a drink of water. I'll see you in a little bit. Sip of coffee? No. Steve.
Yeah.
You can see how it's not setting up yet, but the concrete's just really tight. Everything moves. If we start pulling these forms too early, that's going to sag. We're going to get tons of cracking. So we get it roughed in. But you can see the shape that it's starting to take all through there. Isn't that neat looking? Now when we take these forms off, we'll actually go at it with picks and shovels and scrapers, whatever we need to get the shape, the desired look.
Yeah, that goes good. What?
Getting close. Last little corner right here. Mind your way? Nope.
What's that? Eventually, yeah.
Dad, why do you walk by this? Why can't you just fill this up with rocks?
What are you eating?
Sandwich?
Yeah, I didn't bring anything else.
You're eating a sandwich. You didn't bring anybody else one.
There was no real meat last time. You said
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there wasn't. Can I get a damp sponge? Or maybe not. I'm alright.
Coming together. Reminds me of the basement we pulled a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
What was that, 120 degrees?
Yeah.
I mean, I just went down the steps, got those rubbed up. As the concrete's tightening up, just a nice damp sponge. You don't want to tear it up. If it's too soft, just wait a minute. Starting to looks like it's tearing it up, huh? That's looking good though. So we're almost ready to start pulling the forms out. Again, you just got to be patient. Everything in me wants to take all these braces down and get going, but if that sags a little bit, crack, there's no fixing it. Just cleaning up that top.
If anybody from a TV station's watching, we should have a TV show called Concrete Masters.
Concrete Masters?
Yeah.
Concrete Creators?
Concrete Masters.
We can create anything with concrete.
Ink Master and I guess forged in iron. That's not any sort of mass. We should have some sort of...
I think it should be called every speck of concrete wants to be finished to the best of its possible ability. I already lost you, huh? You're already changing the channel.
Yep. I like concrete masters. And it's not a TV show where I'm saying we're masters. We judge other people.
Oh, okay. But we can get in and do it, right?
Yeah.
Right in there, there's a big hole that Matt can't see, but that's perfect because when we pull that form off, we're gonna dig that out and make a little cave or something in there. That that kind of stuff really plays a key part to the finished look. Okay, there it is, just about all done. I like the boulder sticking out right there with the ledge. A little ledge right over there. Some neat shapes coming down both sides. Really cool. Those styrofoam blocks, I think I said earlier, those come out and we're gonna put lights, some down lighting in there. Just finishing up right here to the door. I'll get a picture from up there. I can't wait to run up and down them. Okay, here we are from up top looking down at it. Good job, guys. Caleb, good job today. How's the bee sting? How many times you get stung? Oh, you're a little swelled there. Good thing you're as tough as you are. He got stung by a yellow jacket half an hour ago and he's back here now. He didn't even want to leave. We made him go get baking soda on it, huh?
I thought I got stung by a wasp.
No, there was yellow jackets over there. Okay, next step. We're gonna raise this wall up probably about another 1.5 or 2 feet going across there. We're gonna step it back. Over here, we probably have to do another 3-foot wall. And again, we're gonna step it back a little bit. And then run a set of steps up to this level, connect to the patio. As always, thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. I need a drink of water. See you soon.